Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, it's come to nothing. And that's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Shifted it to the flank. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Kashua Resol clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pele. That's been slipped through. Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. Goes for a shot! And now they can clear their lines. And now they can... Here's a chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Spread out to the left. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Pele looks to get on the end of this. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely aimed pass. And he's running through, shoots! No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rooney.
Kashua Resol are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Davids does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Cafu. Great chance! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That looks a good ball through. And Shevchenko! In for the pieces! Oh, it's hit the post! Danger averted for now. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess...
Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's their second corner of the game. He's played it long. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for the run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Chet pulls off a sensational save. Tries to pass it through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Might be danger here. That pass has been... Messi! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you...
Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Hello, attendees. This is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt...
So once again, we're underway.
Information center.
Knocks it into space. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Royce. He has a look up. He has found the way through. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Early ball out from the back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Passing nice and neat. Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kashiwa Resol take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Marquez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. Shevch, and the shot! And he's there to get it away. And he welcomes it in. And he's cut it out. Shot at goal! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Shevchenko duly reaps his reward. Kept his... Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, played right into his path. Shot could be... There's the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
Kashiwa Resol can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in it.
Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Kashiwa Resol really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Del Piero. Del Piero is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Best. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Pele. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Royce. Could move up a gear here. Best. He's got away. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out for a throw. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero powering forward here. Taken back almost at once. And the shot! They've scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number
So
21.
all square and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
On the field, number 4.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 22, Massaro.
That's a little off target. best. Chance for a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Pass somewhat off target. Messi. That looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And this is Shevchenko. Vieira. Massaro. Now it's Torres. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Back into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He has a look up.
You know, Peter, I'm relishing the chance to see the cool and classy Rafa Marquez. He has a composure about his game that most defenders envy, and that enables him to be used as a deep-line midfielder too.
Yeah, the defender's defender.
A great reader of the game.
He's on it, can he get away? Aimed beyond the defence. That looks a good ball through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vieri is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Kashiwa Reysol clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rooney. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Del Piero. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Shevchenko. Shot could be on. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space. Best. Oh, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Cafu. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cut it out. Looking to... And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Best deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Searching pass he's played there. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vieri. Tries to play it through. Has a look and plays it forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that has not gone well. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cafu. Oh, that's well spotted. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Vieri. Decent chance! Superb from Vieri!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. Pirlo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I'm afraid to tell
How's
you
the first
that we're
half compared with your
expecting traffic to be
expectation?
heavy after
Well,
the
it's
final
obvious,
whistle
Peter,
today.
that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Kashiwa Reysol head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Takes a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Kashiwa Reysol are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kashiwa Reysol with the corner, there first. It's a really well-measured ball. Delivers the ball. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Great vision. Pelé. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's another good win of the ball. Almost an hour gone.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Gets into some space, and he's managed to get free. And again! This time, surely! And that was very necessary. Kashiwa Reysol will be glad to have come away from that scrape unscathed.
Oh, that was a real let-off, Peter. I think they can count themselves very lucky.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's through, now is he in? Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's the shot! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Great chance! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Best! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries to pass it through. Best. He's had it taken off him. Davids. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Some really good ball movement. Cafu. Vieri. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, some tackle that. 5 minutes left on the clock. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. Referee has just said play on. Varane cuts it out. Played back in. It's a pretty loose pass. He's in a good position here. Pele. And the counter is on. Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
There will be 3 minutes
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And that is a little undercooked. And the shot's on here. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rooney. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Please be reminded that
Vieri, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear...